This week on Code 4 TV, cracking a cold one in court, first aid for family pets, and posting job announcements on Facebook. Welcome to episode 114 of Code 4 TV. I'm Joe Puckett. It's a great day in our world and a busy week in public safety, so let's get it started. Well, Keith Gruber can't be wondering why he's sitting in the Sullivan County Jail in New York. This week he appeared for a DWI charge an hour and a half late, carrying a half a can of beer and 4 empties in a paper bag. Oh yeah, and he was visibly intoxicated. Needless to say, the judge sent him directly to jail without bail. Well, firefighters in Arizona have decided to join the fight to prevent hoarding. Recent explosions at house fires and injuries to their firefighters have caused them to form an alliance. The task force is being formed to combat hoarding within the state. They are meeting and have launched the website azhoarding.com to inform the public about the dangers of filling homes with combustible material. A helo crash earlier this month in the Florida Everglades resulted in a pilot calling for help on his cell phone, giving the exact lat long for his location, and then waiting an unbelievable 5 hours to be rescued. The problem: dispatch and rescue personnel believe the coordinates for the downed pilot given in decimal format was minutes and seconds format. This sent rescue teams to an area several miles away from the actual crash site. The review of the incident has determined that dispatchers and rescue personnel need more training in coordinate systems. For your knowledge, if you need more help, there are several online sources to help you understand, including Wikipedia. For plotting a location, you can use online mapping services including Google and Yahoo. They do require specific formats, however, when entering. Firefighters in Ashland, Oregon have recently been equipped and trained to give first aid to family pets. Ashland Fire and Rescue now carries oxygen masks for pets and have been trained to perform CPR on dogs, cats, ferrets, gerbils, and even reptiles. Fire administration points out that they will treat people first, then pets if possible. But their perspective is rescuing pets helps the local families and the residents they serve. Want more information or want to get your own pet mask? Go to petsamerica.org. Well, TSA seems to receive a lot of unnecessary negative publicity as they strive to make us safe in the skies. But last week they received an award for their service. The mobile web and iPhone app called My TSA was named Best by government app and technology industry groups. The app, which was launched in 2010, provides travelers with 4 major features. The first section is Airport Statuses, which allows you to look at general delays at different airports. The second feature of the app is the Can I Bring section. This allows you to type in an item you would like to bring on your trip, and it tells you if it's permitted or not. Next is the Guide section. This is a section of most frequently asked questions. And finally, the security wait time section of the app. This is where you can post your security wait times and see the postings of other passengers for U.S. airports. Well, BlackBerry users have lost the ability to identify the locations of local police DUI checkpoints. Several senators have been pressuring the Canada-based cell phone maker to remove the application off of their online store. The company agreed this week to remove the app. It is rumored that senators are also pressuring some others, including Apple and Google, to do the same with similar apps. There are also several other apps out there with other companies, which include locating police speed traps and red light cameras, which those apps are operated with shared information collected from other users. Well, speaking of cell phone applications, a man in Florida put to test the iPhone app we spoke about a few weeks ago. Dave Longstreth and his family were lounging at the pool yesterday when they realized their bag containing 2 iPhones, a camera, money, and credit cards was stolen. Dave sprang into action, notified security, and went to his room and logged onto his laptop and went to the Find My iPhone application. He reports that the GPS tracking system showed his phone on a nearby boat dock. He ran to the dock in time to see a suspicious man carrying a large black bag get onto a ferry boat headed for the Magic Kingdom. Dave then borrowed an iPhone from a passerby, downloaded the Find My iPhone app, and GPS showed his phone was now on the boat as he suspected. Police were waiting when the boat docked and arrested David Bain of Orlando, Florida, with the stolen items. Well, here's another one. You know who I mean, one of those not so smart ones. Yesterday in Englewood, Ohio, a man walks into a bank and fills out a withdrawal slip on his own account with his name on it. When the teller informs him that his account was empty, he demanded cash from the tellers. He then fled across the parking lot with his cash to a restaurant where he dined on a rib platter and then dashed without paying. A restaurant employee telephoned cops and the subject was arrested walking across the street leaving the restaurant. Video and eyewitnesses confirmed it was the suspect in both cases. Well, if you are not a believer in social media yet, this should help. Richmond Police Department in Indiana recently decided to post a job announcement on Facebook and Twitter to help find more qualified job applicants for a recent hiring. The administration was amazed at the fact that they received 412 applicants just off of those social media posts. According to the police chief, Chris Wolski, that was the largest pool of applicants that they have ever had. He also reports that a bulk of those applicants came through electronic media. Applicants were as far away as Alaska, California, and Florida. If that does not convince you of the power of social media, I don't know what will. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Code 4 TV. If you have a topic you want to discuss, send me a note to joe@code4.org. You can get social with us on Facebook and Twitter or visit us at code4.org. Thanks for watching and have a great and safe day.